guys, today it is time for another Top 5 Wednesday. Today's topic are your top 5 authors you're waiting on another book from, and I love this topic. There's gonna be a few on here that you have heard a million times, and I don't care that I'm saying them again and again. I just want new books. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. This was specifically a topic where you should really include authors where we don't know if they're writing something, or when they're writing something we don't know a title or a publication date or anything like that. So I thought that was really fun. So the obvious ones like Victoria Schwab, who I just want to write a million books, I obviously didn't include because we already know A Conjuring of Light is coming out, and we have the second book in the Monsters of the sequel to The Savage Song coming up, and so yeah, these are not people I included, but really people that we don't really hear much about. My number 5 is John Green, and it has been 4 years, I want to say, since The Fault in Our Stars has been released, so it is time. We know he's writing something, but we don't know what's up with that, and I am just really interested to see how he kind of develops as a writer, because I do feel like some of the problems that have been pointed out with his writing are things that he might hopefully consider, and so I do feel like that he will hopefully improve a lot. I mean, I love The Fault in Our Stars, I love Paper Towns, but I see that there's problems in these books, and I'm just interested to see what he does with his kind of criticism. And overall, I'm just really excited. He is one of the few authors that I just really like reading contemporaries by, even though I didn't enjoy Looking for Alaska or An Abundance of Catherines as much as other people do. I just still really like his stories overall, so I'm excited to see what he comes up with next, and I really hope we don't have to wait that long anymore. My number 4 is Virginia Baker, and I do know that she is writing something, but we don't have any information on it. We don't even know what genre it is, and so I'm just really excited to see what she comes up with next. As you know, I loved her Witch Hunter duology. I feel like whenever she writes about the setting and stuff is something she feels very passionate about, and she is someone that really likes to do her research for stuff, so I'm interested to see where the story is going. I do have to say that she is an author that if she would write something completely out of my comfort zone, I'm not sure if I would pick it up, but I'd definitely be more intrigued by it than by a random book in that out of comfort zone genre. So I'm just definitely excited to see what she's gonna publish next. On number 3 we have someone that I mention all the time, that is Suzanne Collins. What can I say? You know I love the Hunger Games trilogy, you know how much I just love every single thing about it. I love the world building, the characters, the romance, and I just feel like there is so much talent wasted in her not writing more. I'd be so interested to see what she can come up with in any genre. I mean, I would love for her to maybe write fantasy, because I felt like her dystopian world building was so well done and so intense, but I really just want her to write more. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I mean, Stephanie Meyer sometimes is like, hey, here's a new book, or Veronica Roth was now like, hey, here's a new book, which I don't think we really expected, so I'm just interested to see. I really hope we get some more from her. On number 2 we have Carrie Fletcher, which I am sure she will write more, but since, you know, being an author is not her full-time job and she has so much other crap going on in her life, I know that it will take a while until we get a new fiction novel, so I'm already like really craving more from her. I loved On the Other Side, it was so great. I just really cannot wait for her to write more. She's so creative, she's so talented, and I just really want to have like a full shelf of Carrie Fletcher books when I'm like 50. I just want them all. I just feel like she is another author from, I mean, I haven't obviously read much from her so far, but I do feel like she is someone that has just lots of ideas and would be really great for fantasy as well. I do feel like she feels really comfortable in contemporary and kind of magical realism, but I do think that fantasy would work really well, and I'm just excited to see if she might branch out a bit or if she stays in a genre. And finally, of course, we have Kristin Cashore, my number 1 forever and ever. Another one, you know how much I love the Grace-Healing Realm trilogy. It is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. I just want her to write something else so much, because the Grace-Healing Realm trilogy is one of the most unique trilogies, series, books I have ever read. I do feel like it's really simple. It's a really simplistic story, not much is happening, but the characters are great, the world building is great, and it just feels so unique. I say this all the time that I'm still trying to find a series that gives me similar feelings, that makes me feel so like this is so cool and so unique and so interesting and I want to know everything about it. And I think the only person that can actually give me that feeling again would be Kristin Cashore. So I'm sitting here, I'm waiting. I know she is trying, I know she is out there and she's doing her best, but we don't know anything about it. I also don't think we know anything about a genre, but I'm here, I'm waiting. However long it takes, I will be there and read the crap out of the book. It's another one where I feel like I would read every genre just because I'd like to see what she does with this genre. And I just kind of feel like it's really weird to call authors, for me personally, you can do whatever you want, but for me personally, I just don't really like to call authors favorite authors if I've only read like one series that is in one world. And so can't she just write more so I can like proper call her my favorite author? That would be great. So yeah, these were my top 5 authors where I'm waiting on another book from. I just really hope that I can look back at this video in a few years and have like books for all of these. That would be amazing. Definitely let me know if you have any authors that you just really are patiently waiting for another book since like years and years. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!